told your friend you're not okay.
Behind the dark curtain of the Korean entertainment industry, there are always unpredictable moments. Moments that come without warning, without a teaser, without a countdown, yet still manage to bring the entire internet to a standstill in a matter of seconds. And today, that moment came from a figure who has become a legend in the global entertainment world. Kim Taehyung, better known as V. No one expected it. There was no warning. But suddenly, new photos of Taehyung appeared on various online platforms, and the world seemed to stop spinning. Armies, who were initially going about their normal day, were immediately transfixed. Many claimed to have been frozen for 10 seconds before they could breathe again. Because Taehyung's appearance this time was far from ordinary. Taehyung appeared in total black, an all-black outfit, a dark backdrop, hair neatly combed, yet still retaining a deadly natural feel. His face looked like a movie character straight out of a blockbuster movie poster. His aura was completely different. Intense, mature, cold, mysterious, yet still exuding a gentle charm that only he possesses. Each photo is like a sequence from an unreleased film. In one frame, he strikes a playful pose with a bright smile, an energy that instantly reminds armies of the warm, friendly, and adorable Taehyung. But in the next frame, that aura changes completely. His gaze becomes sharp, and his facial expression exudes a dominant masculine charm, as if he'd just stepped out of an intense scene from a high-class noir drama. That extreme contrast is what instantly set the internet ablaze. But one detail became the center of global theories and conversation. Taehyung was caught holding a sign that read Netflix. A small detail, but a huge impact. In just a few minutes, timelines were filled with screenshots of Taehyung. Twitter X trended globally. The international community began piecing together theories. Korean and foreign media outlets began writing breaking news stories. Nothing could stop the flood of speculation. Is Taehyung working on a Netflix project? Is this part of an upcoming global campaign? Is this a secret teaser for his acting debut? Or is Netflix courting him for an exclusive documentary project? And the longer it went on, the stronger the speculations became. Because Taehyung's style of this photoshoot had an unusual cinematic feel. The dark lighting, the elegant tone of the photo, the varied yet unified facial expressions, everything seemed to point to one thing. This wasn't just a regular photoshoot. It looked like a hidden promotion. ARMY couldn't stop analyzing every detail. From the ring he was wearing, to the way his hair was styled, to the hand gestures, to the shadow patterns on the background wall. Some even compared the tone of the photo to Netflix thrillers, which are known for their dark and elegant aesthetic. And what made things even more suspicious was the timing. HYB hadn't released any schedule or announcements, either about Taehyung or about the global project. There had been no previous media reports mentioning brand activities, collaborations, or special photo shoots. Sudden appearances like this usually happen when someone is preparing something that's being kept very secret. Even some entertainment industry analysts commented that Netflix never plays around when it comes to working with global stars, and if Taehyung appears with the Netflix branding, it means there's a big project in the pipeline. Some fans even highlighted how Taehyung looked fresher, brighter, and more confident, as if he were entering a new phase in his career. A phase that was more mature, freer, more artistic, and bolder, taking a big step in the international entertainment world. Taehyung looks like someone who's on the road to something monumental, commented one of his large international fan base. And undeniably, his visuals and aura gave off the impression of a top actor in the process of debuting. The photos didn't just send ARMY into hysterics, they sent the entire internet into a frenzy. Eventually, hashtags like #VNetflix, #TaehyungIsBack, and #KimTaehyung trended globally for hours without a break. However, it turns out that the storm of speculation that rocked the world was only the beginning. After Taehyung's photos spread like wildfire, various global fanbase accounts began to spot other suspicious details that had previously been overlooked. And the more fans delved into the details, the clearer it became that Taehyung's sudden appearance couldn't be dismissed as a mere whim or a photo shoot. Some armies noticed that the lighting and concept of the photo shoot closely resembled the signature style of several global productions known for their dark, artistic tones. Even the camera angles looked like behind-the-scenes footage from a teaser visual, not just a casual photo shoot for social media. In one of the leaked short videos from backstage, Taehyung is seen talking to someone while holding a Netflix prop with an expression that was too serious for something playful. Fans analyzing the video caught a small detail. Taehyung's smile wasn't entirely playful, but rather a smile that hid something, as if he knew the world was waiting for a big secret from him. Theories grew wilder. Some suspected Taehyung was part of Netflix's global campaign for a major original series. Some believe he's involved in a visual art project that will be released exclusively on the platform. Others believe this is the beginning of a documentary following him in a new phase of his career. But the most popular, and most hotly discussed, theory is that Taehyung might be making his international acting debut. It's a speculation that sounds far-fetched, but it's not impossible considering his immense global popularity and appeal. Some Korean entertainment industry observers have even been said to have smelt a big change in recent months. They believe Taehyung is taking a very different approach from his usual style. His mature aura, more dramatic visuals, and cinematic photo shoot style reinforce the suspicion that he's being groomed for something far more serious than mere endorsements. But the mystery only deepened when fans noticed that all of Taehyung's recent posts shared a certain visual pattern, a consistent yet subtle style. From facial angles, color tones, to hairstyles, everything has a very film-like artistic touch. This has led ARMY to speculate that he may be under the direction of a large creative team. Even some digital visual experts in the international community tried to decipher the metadata from the photos, but their findings only added to the mystery. Some of the metadata was missing, some appeared to be modified, and others indicated that the photos came from a professional internal system, not a regular camera. The further fans dug, the clearer it became. Taehyung wasn't just showing up, he was setting the stage. Even more intriguing, some netizens noted that Netflix Korea and Netflix Global were found liking and monitoring posts related to Taehyung's hashtag. While there was no official statement, this discreet activity was enough for armies to believe something was moving behind the scenes. And amid all the speculation, one fact couldn't be ignored: Taehyung's expressions. The way he gazed into the camera in some photos was so lifelike, as if he were playing a character with a certain emotional depth. Fans sensitive to subtle gestures remarked that Taehyung looks like someone playing a role. It wasn't just a photo pose, it was the embodiment of a new persona. Meanwhile, the social media atmosphere was heating up. Content creators, entertainment journalists, and even film critics have begun writing their own analyses. Many consider this appearance to be one of Taehyung's most mysterious moments since his debut. They are convinced that the artist is preparing something bigger than just a visual comeback. And what makes it even harder for ARMY to sit still is the fact that Taehyung seems so comfortable amidst this sudden global attention. There's no sign of awkwardness, no hint of surprise. Instead, it's as if he's orchestrated everything, from start to finish, to create the global wave we're witnessing. Now, the world can only wait. Waiting for an explanation. Waiting for an official announcement. Waiting for a major moment that could very well be a milestone in Taehyung's career. One thing is for sure: if his appearance alone brought the world to a standstill, imagine what he's preparing for his next move. And as always, Pop News will be the first to report on any further developments.